Hey guys, Zuko here. I don't know where that came from. Anybody excited for the live action Avatar show? Anyway, let's go ahead and get into actual Nikke news, not Avatar news. I'm in a weird mood tonight. Anyway, we have a new developer's note with some pretty exciting news. So let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing they talk about is the proposal and development progress for Special Story. This is kind of interesting. It says, in the previous developers video, we introduced our plans for 2024, among them the new story content Special Story. The Special Story is a fully voiced content we are preparing with the aim to provide more high-quality scenarios in a more engaging format. So this is pretty cool. I wonder if this is going to be just like fully voiced scenes like we have for a lot of the events and the main campaign, or if this will actually mean some like animated scenes that we get. Like, I think that would be really cool if we got some fully voiced animated scenes, but I don't know. Start the hype for that. It's probably not happening, but that would be super awesome if it was. They also say that they put great value on the Special Story, and they're going to make it an extended content derived from the main story. So I don't know if this is going to be like little spin-off things, or like we're going to see what's happening behind the scenes with other characters that maybe was happening at the same time as stuff that happened during the main story chapter, but they're not going to be completely independent stories. They're going to be derived from the main story. So I don't know. This sounds really interesting. I have high hopes for it. It seems pretty cool. They also say they are working on this with the highest priority, quote unquote. So that means this should be coming pretty quickly. It does mean we're probably going to get it sooner than maybe some other things that we were looking forward to, like the Champions Arena. Hopefully we get that soon. I'm really hoping we can get an improved PvP mode, but anyway, it just means that this is probably going to come faster than some of those other things. It also says that they are going to do improvements to the difficulty of field lost relics investigations. Thank you. Okay, so we all know that like tapping around the map is like a pain a lot of the times. But it looks like maybe this will be improved. Although something that I thought was interesting that I didn't even realize was a problem is that relics can change location. So it says we are working on a feature that gives a notice when the squad is located near the lost relics, okay, without changing the lost relics location. Has anybody run into this? Am I just like completely oblivious to this? Have I never noticed that like the relics move around? I don't know. Like on my Discord server, link to that in the description below. By the way, link to it's open to the entire Nikke community. But like we even post where the relics are, and like they're always in the same spot. So I'm not sure if I'm just totally misinterpreting this or I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know. I would love to hear any comments below if you have clarification on that or know what was actually happening with that. But that's expected to go live in March, so we have about a month to wait for that, maybe a little longer. And then it talks about simulation overclock again. So, of course, we all know the first season was finished, and I think we all had a lot of really positive feedback for that. It's really cool. We like the rewards. It's a fun system. And it says the second beta season will prioritize functionality and user experience. Once the improvements are done, we will share the schedule with everyone. So we don't know how soon it's coming. For a better gaming experience, we kindly ask for your understanding and support. Okay, sure, we need to be patient. We're also deeply regret our lack of announcement regarding the gap between beta seasons. I mean, okay, it would be nice to get more communication, but I'm not stressing about it. We'll get it when we get it. To express our sincerest apology, we'll be conducting more daily mission bonus rewards events where players can receive rewards mainly in the form of skill resources. More skill resources are great. I mean, I don't know if like people were blowing up on Reddit about this, writing essays or something. I don't know. People cause drama about anything. I don't have a problem with the fact that we don't know exactly when the next beta is coming, but if it does mean that we're getting more skill materials because of that, I can't complain. At the same time, we did not have a full birthday event in late January, which normally we get these like once a month. And it says we're going to make this up by doing the following activities. And we're going to get full birthdays out the wazoo, guys. This is amazing. We're going to get February 10th to 11th full birthday plus extra daily bonus events. And then the same thing on February 17th, 18th, February 24th, and 25th. And then March 2nd and 3rd. So we're getting a whole month of like double up bonus rewards of full birthdays, which is epic. It says, we apologize again for the oversight regarding our failure, blah, blah, blah. I mean, honestly, guys, like, chill. Okay. It also says, aside from this, we are vigilant about the fatigue caused by simulation room overclock update. Okay. We don't want to do a repetitive thing every single day, right? Okay. So, yes, it says, in anticipation of this potential establishment as a recurring game mode, we are simultaneously developing the quick battle feature in Arena. Okay, so apparently we're going to be a little faster with our arena runs because we're going to spend more time in simulation room. I mean, I think the best thing to do about this is honestly, to just do the event less frequently. Maybe it's once a week or once every 2 weeks or once a month or whatever, and just give us more rewards rather than doing it every single day and getting it, in few rewards. You know what I mean? So we'll get the same overall amount of skill materials, but we won't have to spend as long doing it every single day. That said, I was recently talking to someone on my Discord, my community Discord, and someone was talking about the quality of life that's needed in Echo Clips, another game that I cover on the channel. And and not to like call this person specifically, but it just came up in conversation, and they were saying how they wanted to be able to like skip a lot more of these daily tasks. And I feel like at some point, if we're doing everything to avoid actually playing the game at every single opportunity, like, you have to admit, maybe you just don't like playing mobile games, and there's nothing wrong with that, but maybe there's just like another hobby that you would enjoy more. So I don't know. I feel like, people want like to skip through things a little too much. We don't need quick battles on everything, but I don't know. That's just my point of view. I'd also love to hear your feedback. I mean, I do realize that doing the same thing every single day does get wearing, even if you initially find it fun. So that's why I think it would be great to just space out how long we have in between them and just get more rewards for every time that we do it. But I'd love to know your comments on that and your thoughts on that. So please let me know if you agree or disagree, if there's just like another option for that. Anyway, moving on. There is going to be major improvements, so more convenience in growing Nikkes. So how we got the recent update where you can go to the synchro, and if you run out of Cordis, you can just open your box directly there. You don't have to like go back out to the lobby and enter your inventory and so on and so forth. Well, they're going to be expanding that. So it says that they are going to allow the similar function for the usage of skill upgrades as well as Nikke upgrades, which is adopted before the synchro device enhancement is unlocked. Moreover, we will display the currency types and quantity required for growth in all simple inventory for your convenience. This is huge. I absolutely applaud this. This is really cool. I think the more we can do with this kind of thing, the better. This is the type of quality life improvements that I really appreciate personally. Okay, enhancements to Union Shooting Range damage test environment. Okay, so we recently got the update, or I guess it wasn't that recent, but a while ago we got the update where we could do all the different elements, and we can use the new unit as a test character. This was a huge step in the right direction, but they're also going to provide a separate testing environment for Centurion, which I believe is a boss stage. Correct me if I'm wrong on this. So it's going to allow everyone to explore squad combinations in a more diverse setting within the Union Shooting Range. At the same time, we'll be making minor adjustments to display in the shooting range info, such as the code. We hope players will enjoy exploring squad combinations with the coming update. This improvement is also set to be launched at the start of February. So we're going to get that like tomorrow or maybe next week. I don't know, probably after the next weekly update, I'm guessing, when like Privity and all that comes with the maids. So that's pretty cool. I think if we can do some legit boss testing in the shooting range, that is a huge upgrade, major win for the community. And honestly, the developers really need to be applauded here, because if anything, this is going to give people more of an opportunity to not pull on units if they test them and they don't like the way they perform against bosses. So this is a huge, thing that we need to recognize that is not necessarily in the company's best interest, at least as far as direct financial gain goes. So, I mean, that's really cool. Plus, just being able to test things over and over, even if you're not trying to go for a new unit, is a cool thing to be able to do. Okay, more information on Quick Battle in Archive hard stages. So apparently you'll be able to just view the episodes more easily You can just quick battle straight through them without having to do all the new stages. So that's pretty cool. I mean, honestly, because like that gets super repetitive. I mean, if you're a brand new player and you couldn't beat it, I'm assuming it's not going to let you quick battle it. You probably have to be like above a certain power rating or something, although it doesn't say that. But for most of us who've been playing this game for a while, it's just quote unquote hard stages are just you blow through them anyway, and it doesn't matter. So yeah, I think just being able to quick battle that right away and get to see the epilogue is definitely a good thing. Improvements to ranking. So this is something kind of cool. Next up, let me explain the improvements we plan to make to the rankings at the beginning of February. First, we will add a feature that allows players to check the ranking in the solo raid challenge. We hope this can make things more convenient for commanders who play challenge stages in solo raid frequently. Second, the frequency of ranking achieved and quantity of avatar frame in the ranking reward page will be increased. The rankings for top 1, top 5, and top 10 will all be displayed, and the numbers of frequency exceeding 20 in accumulation so far will be fully showcased. After the update, the avatar frames you have obtained so far will be sent through the mail when you open the ranking rewards page. So that's pretty cool. We'll see what that looks like very soon. We will continue to provide more high quality decorations, so please don't focus too much on competing archive. Wait. So please don't focus too much on competing and archiving the rankings. We will keep working hard to give you more diverse and pleasant gaming experience. I guess, so they're trying to relieve some of the pressure there for some people, I suppose. All right, February content updates. Perfect Maid is coming, of course. We already know about this. Maid and Valentine is going to be in the archives as well at the start of February. In this new event, a timid maid and the most righteous maid will appear in the Maid for You squad to spend a wonderful Valentine's Day with the commander. As for what kind of characters will show up and what stories will unfold, we invite you to look forward to it. Other than that, we will conduct the skill reset event and introduce a new boss, Crystal Chamber, whom you will be able to meet in advanced solo raid. The update may be a small one, but it contains new and more fun mechanics. We hope you'll anticipate what's in store for you. This is pretty cool. I definitely am excited for a new boss. Every time a new boss comes out, I think that's definitely a huge win. The designs are always super sick, and just having something kind of new that we haven't, fought 5 times before in a raid is super cool. Also, skill resets. Big alert for everybody who has Nikkes that they regret leveling up. Keep in mind, we'll be able to reset those Nikkes soon. That's very good. Also, we'll be getting main story scenarios in 2024 revolving around surface investigation. It says, during this time, new friends will join us. The stories of some existing companions will unravel. Interesting. Unexpected encounters and incidents will occur as well. I'm really curious to see what ends up happening with Nihilister. I wonder if she'll end up getting taken back to the Ark, or she's going to be a prisoner of Eden, or she'll come back in a new form. Maybe we'll get a new Gacha Nihilister. I don't know. Wild speculations here. For fun and interesting stories are already in the planning stages, and we can't wait to present them to you. And at the end of February and the beginning of chapters 27 and 28 will be updated along with the new Lost sector. So we don't have to wait too long for new campaign stages. That's pretty cool. All right, that's everything we have in the developer's note. Let me know if you have any questions or thoughts on the things that I talked about earlier, and I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream.